you a video on how to do a pre-tied slip knot rebozo. You can do rebozo in a square knot with your baby in it, but this one is just to show you the pre-tied. So I have it over my shoulder to see where I want them to start the wrap. I like to start it here, depending on what size I'm using. If I'm using a size smaller, I'll do it maybe up here, or a size longer there, or even longer there. Really depends on the wrap. Rebozo is super versatile. You can use multiple different sizes. I use 3 sizes, size 1, 2, or 3. Some people may use 2, 3, or 4, or 3, 4, 5. It's up to you. There's lots of tie-offs you can do if you want to have longer tails too. But what I'm going to do is show you how to do the knot first. So I have it coming over my shoulder and around like this, just holding the top hem. And I'm going to bring it around, and I'm going to gather it up as evenly as possible. Then I'm going to tie my knot. So this one coming over my shoulder actually stays quite stationary, so you don't do any of the tying with it. So it just stays like this. So you're going to gather it evenly and have it evenly spread over your shoulder. You're going to bring it across, the one coming under your arm, across over top of the one coming over your shoulder. And you're going to make a little X. And then you're going to bring it up into this space here. So you bring it up and then straight down. So you bring it up into that space and then straight down. And then you grab hold of the one coming over your shoulder, let the one coming up into this space drape over your arm, and you're going to create a little hole. So I'm going to bring it around like this, around the one coming over. I'm going to grab it with my hand and pull it through that loop. And then pull and tighten it up. The tighter you have this knot, the harder it is to pull it through. This wrap I really enjoy in Rebozo because it slides quite nicely. So no matter how tight I cinch it, it still has a nice slide to it. So then the same with a ring sling. You're going to make enough room to put your baby into it, and you're going to go grab your baby. My toddler. Hey Ellie, do you want to come out for a sec and bring the car? Bring the car. All right. So I do put her in, shoes on and everything, and I bring it all the way up. So the thing with a rebozo as opposed to a ring sling is don't ignore what she looks like in this now. A ring sling tightens this way, whereas a rebozo tightens this way around your back. So you want to make sure you're giving yourself enough space that she's not too close to the knot, because she's only going to get closer to the knot. So you make your seat however you make your seat. I like to do a little tuck there like that. Make sure it's knee to knee. She's already quite snug, but if I was to tighten this, what I do to make it super comfortable is I pull from here around, and I actually pull up here. That brings all that extra slack into here, so it's easier to pull down. Then I hold the knot and I give a little tug. Same thing with the seat. I bring it around, tug up on the shoulder a little bit, and bring it there. So when you're thinking about what makes a good rebozo carry, like wrap for it, you want something that's not overly grippy if you're going to tie it with a slip knot, because you need to be able to slide it easily. See how that one slides nicely? And pulling like this doesn't really work. You need to pull strand by strand. So you go hold the knot and pull little by little. And that's about it. So you want to have it nicely spread across your back, because that's going to offer the most support. Some people like to cap it quite far. I like to have it just on the top of my shoulder like that. But really, whatever works for you. See it? The end. Say bye.